Hello, everyone. My name is Timio Ducatel. My topic today is eating out better than cooking at home for me? The key terminology: eating out entails the buying and consuming meals prepared at restaurants and fast food places. I would say one of my favorites are Chick-fil-A and Chipotle. I'm very addictive to both of them. Cooking at home, you're preparing meals from raw ingredients at home, and you have a say in any content you want to consume. I'm using the cost benefit analysis. It's a decision making tool that makes me weigh out the costs and benefits of two different choices. I chose this topic because I want to find myself deciding between eating out and cooking um, at home because I have a really hard time in controlling um, these two different sectors. My source at Harvard Health Publishing states that people who cook at home tend to eat fewer calories and make healthier food choices. And it reduces risk for chronic disease and more beyond that. Another source, Top Nutrition Coaching, says that um, this article focuses more on the financial side and it estimates that cooking meals at home costs 2 to 3 times less than eating out. That's way better at eating at Red Lobster or Olive Garden, even though it's very tempting, but it will be saving our wallets, as it's saying that $12 to $15 at restaurants is what we tend to spend per serving. Literature review, Journal of Consumer Research, it does favor eating out to be a beneficial part, I would say, with busy schedules and saving time, but throughout experience after those times, I tend to have a huge remorse into the potential savings I could have had. The model, I chose the cost benefit analysis model because it would help me compare my financial time, my health, trade-offs between eating and cooking at home, and it will prove very useful for me to take things in consideration. Model steps: first, determine the costs of each option, define the benefits, compare the benefits to the costs, and draw conclusion to make the best choice. I really love this model because it makes me look at the potential consequences that tend to wait for me if I decide to go a certain route, and it makes me want to make a decision when two things can have two good trade-offs or very fruitful benefits, but helps me to make one decision and one decision only, and I really like that. We're going to determine the cost. Eating out, you have 10 meals a week, and I can save about 48 sorry, not 48, $480 a month, sorry. And then cooking at home, I can save about 300 a month, and I could get 40 times the meals at a fraction of cost while saving $180. That's amazing, people. Benefit one: time saved. I can save about 4 hours a week if I eat out, but while cooking in, I'll have to prep and clean and do all the extra stuff. Define the benefit, the health. Eating out does equal more calories, sodium, and all of the above, but cooking at home, you have portion control, more nutrients, and better for long term health. Number three, financial savings, my favorite. Like I said, $180 a month savings, and a year can be around 2 grand, and I'll have leftovers. Yay, me. When I compared the benefit to the cost, total for the eating out's 480, cooking at home 300, and if I go with the cooking home route, I'll save 180, $50 for reduced medical risk and less financial stress, and that would bring me to a grand total cooking at home at $230. That's a win-win. Conclusion: when I learned cooking at home gives me long-term value, better health, and lower expenses, and more if I pursue it. Thank you for hearing me out.